coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between these Road Warriors and the Houston Texans. On the visiting sideline, look at the head coach of the Vikings. These guys are only 2-4 over the last 6 weeks. His counterpart on the opposing sideline, Texans head coach D'Amico Ryans. These guys are ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Brandon Aubrey has the ball teed up. Kate Scott and Brock Heward up in the booth for this one. And we're underway in Houston. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Well, here come the Texans for their opening drive. And it'll be their rookie QB who brings them out.
And you could feel it, Kate. He wasn't content at any point of last week's game. As he led them to a win, he kept pushing higher and higher. 300 yards, 350, 400. And he was still thriving, driving the ball downfield as the game ended with a good bit over 400 yards. With this mindset, well, that's the minimum bar for him to attack this week.
On first down, they'll run. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Following that play, we've got a timeout already for an injured player. And it's one of their receivers who's shaken up on the offense's first snap. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 60 reps.
Back-to-back carries here. 2nd down run gets him 5. And they've got 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
38.
Looking to throw on 3rd. Completed to his running back. It's picked out by the Vikings, going the other way. Not much added after the recovery, partner, so that is where they'll take possession from the fumble. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
So we'll see the Vikings offense now for the first time. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked 1st overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
And you wonder, as he's about to take his first snap today, yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the 1 touchdown. I'm curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
Off the play fake, Williams. Complete out to the right. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
On play action, here's Williams. Well, there's too much pressure, and he's brought down. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Kate, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
3rd down, here's Williams. They're on him again. He goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
They may not have been the first defense to hit the field today, but certainly they wasted no time making their presence felt. Couple sacks in just the first few plays here, and they'll add more to it if this offense doesn't start to figure out their protection. Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Grill green. 52 blue. Claws red. Ready?
Airing it out to start this drive. To the sideline, Collins brings it in. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
10 at the 40-yard line.
Come on, set, ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's caught just as he crossed the line of scrimmage. Might have picked up a yard. It's going to be second down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On the ready. Ready.
Another carry for it. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Texans are going to have the first down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and the quarterback will find you again.
Looking inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like the receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at this Vikings offense. They left a few on the table there last time. Brock settling for a field goal try to miss the mark. They'll run here on first down. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him.
Pocket isn't holding out. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough third down. Here he goes, third and long. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's brought down after a short gain. It was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a fourth down.
He'll take it in short of midfield. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Texans ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together, finding the end zone. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that one.
Oh, he lost the football. This is scooped up by the Vikings. Not a ton after the recovery, so they're going to take possession deep in their own territory. Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. One play action. Williams. Hits his running back. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down. Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on the second and inches.
At the 17-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Well, that run puts him right back in the same old situation for third down. I really thought that run was going to get the couple inches they needed. You could tell, just look at them down there, Kate. They thought it was going to work, too.
And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. When we've got a tough QB who wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. New set of downs for him at the 38. Plowing up the middle. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 36-yard line.
Williams will look to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. The Vikings getting their punt team out. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And a fair catch made without incident just inside the 25. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. They've ripped off 4 straight wins, and if this lead holds, that's going to be 5 before we know it.
Red, black 40. Claws red. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face second down.
Come on, set. Blaster. Yellow, 22. Ready.
Trying to throw this from the gun. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. A pickup there of 33 yards. And it sets up a Houston first.
Black shot. Here we go. Ready.
Back now, pressure coming. He brings it in. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup.
Ready.
Sticking to the air here. Flush down now to his left. That one's cut off left sideline. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal.
Cut.
In the red zone now. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. So they'll be facing 2nd and goal coming up as we reach the end of 1. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this.
On the set.
Welcome back. Time for our 2nd quarter. The Texans with a chance to score.
Let's go now. Blue, 32. Hut.
They'll try and punch it in. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's 3rd and goal. He's dropping back to throw. Dumped off to his running back. That play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
60 red. 60 red. Check.
Oh, they'll try and run it in. And they stop it. No touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on down near the end zone.
It's a turnover on down.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Now Williams. Short pass brought in. And this one only gets up to about the 5-yard line. 2nd down now. They need 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 5-yard line.
Williams from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain. Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on third down. Working from the gun, Williams. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
A gain of 34 yards.
Now a give on the counter. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Jalen Petrie there on the stop. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They give it to him again. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. Now one of the Vikings in some pain out there. So we'll get a stoppage here as he's helped by trainers. 3rd and long for him here. Lofts it deep right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They'll send out the punting unit. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Texans headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Rolling left, buying some time. Complete over the middle. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They're throwing it. Getting out to his left. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
I'm not sure, Kate. I'm not sure. You're not sure. Everyone in the building is not sure how you can lose the biggest eligible receiver on the field, but that's exactly what the defense just did.
From the red zone on 1st. Finds the in route complete. And this one does not go far. Throwing it again here. Hits him on the in route. And this one doesn't go far. Okay, the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Back to throw on 3rd down. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 4th and short.
It's 4th down.
Okay, ready?
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Ready.
Throwing for it on 4th. Escapes out to the left. He's down to his running back. And he's not going to get to the end zone. The stop is made in time at the 2, but hey, 4 more chances coming. They've got a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard
Do you feel
line.
sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Ready.
He finds him right side. And in for the Houston touchdown. The Texans pull out in front for their 13-zip. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Nevis with a point after. And the Texans double their lead to 14. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense back to the field now. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. They've got a man in motion. Rolling back to the backfield, and they give it to him. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Has him on a quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. The Vikings with a lot of ground between where they are now and where they need to go. Williams to throw on third. That one's caught by Jefferson. By a man, he's in the clear. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line.
That's good. For a Canton. First down. 24-yard gain on the play.
First down throw by Williams. Hits him on the out route. He's got it in the red zone. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10.
It's a gain of
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Here's Williams again. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal.
second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Vikings make it a 1-score game before halftime. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Vikings chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
14. Vikings 7.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returning it from the 4. Escapes a defender. Manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. The Texans and wide receiver Nico Collins ready to go once again. He's caught a touchdown in this game, as we see now where that helps land him among the NFL's leaders in that category. Looking on first down. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Chased out to his right. And there's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run.
Ready up.
Offense is set. This is second and 2.
49-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 red. You, yellow. Set,
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Throwing now on first down. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Houston calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Here we ready.
He'll look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. On third down, Vikings sending out 6 DBs for the dime set.
There,
Here he goes, third and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. The early returns on the stat sheet have been good so far, partner. He's off to the exact kind of start they were hoping he'd have.
Yeah, you can just feel the rhythm, the timing, the tempo, and that ball is zipping all over the field.
Vikings bring pressure, and they got him. So we have a 1-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away. Well, the teams are ready. The fans are ready. Let's give the people what they came here for. We'll jump past halftime and get right back to the game. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Fields this one at the 3. Making some progress here. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive. Out come the Vikings for the debut possession of our second half. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to take this one into enemy territory with a gain of 7. After that little 8-yard scoops, here comes 2nd and 2. Back to the well again. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Complete out to the right side. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now we're on the counter. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Brought down back at the 29-yard line.
Williams from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
And a captain 1st down.
The give now out of the shotgun. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. The Vikings cut into the lead coming out of halftime. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Vikings tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Texans are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. And this defense, boy, just beyond frustrated this late in the game. How's your group supposed to deal with him as a passer, Brock, and dedicate the resources needed to slow down this type of day on the ground, too? They get 27 on the play. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Catch made. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And, hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great win.
And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go. Cut, cut.
A throw here on 1st. Escapes the pocket. Brought in close to the 8. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
This, mega. Set, cut.
Looking inside the red zone. Vikings get there. They're going to win this race. Everybody rushing back to the line.
A big loss on the play. It's now 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal. They're going to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
3rd and long for him here. Low right side, hauled in by Collins. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Point after by Levis is good. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Vikings and this running back headed back out for a new series. And they're a touchdown back, Brock, as they take over down 21-14. Williams to throw on first. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Second down now, 7 to go.
Brings up second and 7.
With a dive up the middle. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Third down. Here's Williams. Looking right, and he finds him. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The Texans back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. Lone back gets the handoff. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut. This run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Setting up to throw. All in left side. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably and then go to work after it.
Completed over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. I'm just going to go out on a limb, Parker, and say that this defense is probably pretty tired of having to deal with this guy by these points.
Tired or exhausted?
Both?
Yes. Yeah, they don't have an answer. And when you've got an elite guy like this, no matter what you throw at him and he delivers, man, it puts you to sleep.
To throw here on first down. Flush down out to his left. He tucks it and takes off. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. From the red zone on first. Completed to his running back. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Vikings 9-yard line.
Ready?
Will work against the blitz. Caught by his back. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Mevis now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Texans double their lead to 14. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the run back to the 27. The Vikings now set to take the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Dive play straight ahead. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm. But these outcuts, it is so imperative when the best of them make it look oh so easy.
That one's caught by Jefferson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, Williams to throw. Dump off to his fullback. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
16 yards. That's another Canton. First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So we're through 3 here. It's Vikings football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. New set of downs for him from the 46. First down, Williams. Throws caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 39-yard line.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Setting up the running back screen. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Vikings.
Williams on first down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Williams to throw. Jefferson brings it in on the slant. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9, now 9 is what they need on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Sends this to the end zone. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown! The Vikings now within 1 score in the 4th. Williams trying to throw for it. And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. That trims the lead just a little bit. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
Working on first down. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the 38-yard line.
Right up the gut. And he'll go down at this ain't right at the 39-yard line. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Ready. 52 blue.
He's going to throw this one. Buying some time left. Nice game left side. And he has this down to the 34. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Throwing from the gun. It's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
33, yellow, green jack. Drill green, Fury, yellow. 6, Mega, ready?
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Brought in. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Offense to the line, 2nd down.
Gain of 7 brings up 2nd down at the 36-yard line.
White.
I'll throw it. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And down as he makes it all the way to the 12. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
He's forced down bounds after picking up about 7. Second and 3 now.
Brings up second and 3.
Snap, let's go. 50, put.
Dropping back to throw. The back grabs it. And for the Houston touchdown. The Texans make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. So now the Texans decide not to pull the offense. They're not kicking. They're going for 2.
Ready.
Will line up for the 2.
Keeping it on the ground. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt. That came right up to the doorstep of success. Nice play, though, to make some contact and stop him a yard shy of the conversion.
Yeah, these defenders, they just want to get to that next play. I think give them a touchdown, even if it's not their fault. Right snap and clear. And that hyper-focus and extra motivation led them to sniffing out that call and being able to react just in the nick of time.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Give now from the gun. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 11. And it's 3rd down.
Williams to throw on 3rd. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense to the line fast.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2. Brings up
Out of the gun, here's Williams. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is cut. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Vikings down by 12.
brings up 3rd down.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Let it up.
They send a receiver in motion right. 3rd down. Here's Williams. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Vikings out of the hurry-up. Need everyone back to the line.
Vikings, 1st down.
Williams to throw on 1st. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker. And that hit prevents a 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and
Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout.
6-yard line.
On the draw, this is Taylor. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. 1st and 10, got to score immediately here. Only one timeout left, and that clock winding down. Working from the gun, Williams. Completed to his running back. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. To throw, Williams. Texans closing in, and they get to him. Vikings out of the hurry-up. Need everyone back to the line. Now to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of the football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
Set, cut. 10 flat. Set, cut.
They're going to pass it here. Rolling left, buying some time. Put the body on the line for his team. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard
So
line.
now, 6, mega. Set.
Pass play coming here. Getting in, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 18.
Now looking to throw. Escapes out to the left. Running in the red zone. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Let's go. Cut.
From the red zone now. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
On the set.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Cut, cut.
Rolling from the gun here. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Revis now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans go up by 19. The kicking team all ready for the Texans. Forward they run to send it away. This return starts at the 5. He dodged the tackle. And this drive will start inside the 25. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. Complete. Downfield to Felton. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48.
Gain of 28 yards. And the captain, 1st.
So it's the Texans who defend their building and take the win. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row.